Yeah, I say continue to focus on school, bro. Get your grades right and put that work in.
All right, so me, uh, I don't take school for granted, but like I do at the same time. But now I don't. Ever since I've been at champs, but I'm a freshman at Gary Coma, and I play on varsity football. But recently I broke my collarbone, so I ain't really. So I'm out for the rest of the season. I gotta wait till my sophomore year to play. So
Yeah.
basically, what I'm saying is like, for somebody who loves football, and say, how did you feel when that opportunity got taken away from you? You had to wait 2 more years to go play.
Oh man, but that's a great question, bro. But it sucks, man. That was one of, like I said, I grew up playing football, and I actually broke my collarbone too when I was young. So I had to sit out a year of football, due to that too. But I was one of those people, like everybody come to me like, "Bo, when you playing? When you playing? Bo, when you playing?" I'm like, "Next year, next year come. I ain't playing." I'm like, "Man, Bo, when you gonna play?" I'm like, "Next year." So next year don't come, but it's frustrating at the same time because for like that's you look at that like that's your escape. You know what I mean? That's your way out. That's your dream. So at the same time, you feel like your dream is starting to fade away, but you got to continue to just reach and just continue to grind. You know what I'm saying? Stay in that mode. That's why my foundation called Remain to Reach. I never stop. I never start reaching, bro. Like no matter what nobody said, like they told me to drop out of school. Like I ain't drop out. You know what I mean? They told me to hang it up. I ain't hang it up. I continue to just keep going. So just kept my mind on that and just knew what my goals was and what my dream was. You know what I mean? I wanted to take care of my family. Like I said, we ain't have nothing. So that was my mindset to continue to just keep going no matter what. But it's going to get frustrating. It's definitely going to get frustrating, especially you love the game, you got passion for it. It's going to get frustrating. You just got to continue to keep your mind focused on, I'm going to get back. I'm going to get back no matter how. And you on varsity as a freshman, bro, that's a blessing. A lot of people, I don't know if y'all got JV here, huh? Do y'all got JV here? Yeah, so that's a blessing. You to be on varsity your freshman year. I had to play 7 games, JV, then get moved up. So for you to be on varsity, just know you're doing the right things. You're in a great spot. So don't lose sight of that vision. Just continue to work and just continue to stay focused on that.
My name is Jonathan Ross. Clearly, you have had a successful few years now. You got a nice little position that you're in right now, and that doesn't come without being like disciplined in your own self. So like, what was it like the turning point in your life where you just stopped, getting kicked out of schools and not showing up or whatever, and misbehaving and doing stuff that you knew you weren't supposed to do? Like, what was the events or stuff that happened in your life that made you just stop doing that and being better in yourself?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Um, my big brother, he was like top in Florida, safety in Florida, like the number 2 safety in the country. And he was recruited by every school in the nation, bro. Any college you can name, he was recruited by. But like I said, growing up in a certain environment, he fell victim to the streets, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't passed away, he's still living, but just going through all the stuff in the streets, going to jail, being a number 1 athlete in our city to facing 30 years in prison type stuff, and I seen that. And I just started seeing, like, my mom, she started to break down, crying, feel like she feeling as a parent. I got aunties from different states calling us, like, y'all need to get it together, like, y'all killing y'all mom, like, y'all breaking y'all mom heart. She feel like she feeling as a parent. So that right there was an eye-opener for me. And then at the time, my dad lost his job. My mom, she catching the city bus so my dad can use the car. So stuff like that, it just started becoming eye-openers. Like, dang, like, we got to do something, you know what I mean? Like, my brother, he can't do it no more, so I got to do it. So I started taking school more serious, started going to school, doing online classes, getting my grades. And at my second school, I met this football coach named Coach Blair. So sometimes the people you meet, the relationships you build would affect you in a big way, bro, when you look back at it. And he just sat me down, brought me in the office, like, man, you just walk around here wasting talent. What you doing? Like, man, coach, I'm just chilling right now. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't, I don't know. Like, my grades, I had straight ups on my report card after my sophomore year, me getting kicked out of school. So I'm going to a new school, GPA probably a 1.0 with that. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm taking these online classes, doing all that stuff. But that was my turning point, just to seeing what my brother went through, what my mom, my family was going through, the position we was in, and I wanted to change that. So I just started taking everything more serious.
You got all your offers and stuff. Your senior year of high school, or you had to do something after high school, like JUCO or
Nah,
something.
no JUCO. I went to the University of Alabama. I got all my offers my senior year. All my offers my senior year. Just balled out, bro. Like I said, balled out. I really eliminated everything. Like I still was hanging with my homeboys, but I learned how to manage my time. Like I gotta worry about this right now. I got practice and stuff. I'm gonna kick it with y'all for a few. Go in the house. You know what I'm saying? I just really got focused, like all the way focused. Like you just learn how to manage your time, eliminate the distractions. And like I said, seeing my brother go through that was kind of eye opener for me because everybody kind of, brushed away. They kind of fell away from, everybody was on him. He was high. I'm talking, I walk, wherever I walk at in our city, it's like, oh, that's the Marla brother. Like my face was gate because of him. So seeing that happen to him, it was like, dang, like nobody pulling up to the house no more. Nobody pulling up, calling, checking up on him, saying he good. Your brother needs something on his bond. Your brother needs something for a lawyer. It wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that just stayed with me. That just stayed with me. And like I said, that bring me back to the remain and reach thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody counted me out. Everybody counted him out. And just kind of continue to keep going.
I play middle linebacker and running back.
Okay. So you a hitter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you know how to stay in that weight room too. Them boys big
Better
now.
I'm gonna get in the weight room.
Yeah, you got to.
So you've climbed to your goals now. Well, at least some of them, at least. And I see a lot of professional athletes, like they go broke a lot. And like, what steps are you taking to like prevent that? Like with the financial literacy part of your career.
Oh man, just learning different stuff from a lot of people who got more money than me. Basically, just trying to surround myself with the right people. Do a lot of investing. I just got into real estate and stuff like that. So just trying to put your money in, move your money smart. Because when I first got in the league, bro, I got a big family. So when you come from the hood, bro, everybody, you ain't got it. So everybody, you got it. They think you the richest person on earth. You know what I mean? Everybody want this. Everybody need that. Everybody problems. They try to make their problems your problems. So that right there, like when I first got in, man, that's just going through that stuff because I blew a lot of money. Like I blew a lot of money, take care of a lot of people, bro, and still trying to take care of myself. Like I said, you grow up with nothing. Some people like nice stuff, so trying to buy jewelry, buy cars, clothes, and still trying to take care of your people, making sure they straight. It kind of, that right there is just open up like, man, I need to do something. Like, instead of me giving you some money, like come at me with a business opportunity, and people started doing stuff like that. Now you come at me with a business opportunity. Now we business partners. And now you helping me create more income and you building something for yourself. Or I go put some money in the real estate and flip that. And one thing they don't teach us, bro, at our age, credit. Your credit is important, bro. So when you get to an age, you can fix that credit. Make sure your credit is right, because that's a big important thing. That's one of the biggest things, bro, is to fix your credit. So just that financial literacy, man. You just continue to learn. Just trying to learn from different people, but just a lot of investments, man. A lot of investments. That's what I'm doing. My for me was always like, I would never feel like I made it or say I made it until I'd be able to buy my parents' house. And I just recently did that this last year. They getting a house built in Georgia, almost like 10 acres. So that right there is like the biggest thing right there to me, to be able to take care of my family for real. Like making sure we all straight. Like my people, I just have my brothers and sisters up here and they just left. So just for them to be able to come, to come and see us living like this from where we came from, being able to fix the same house we grew up in, bought the house back, building a house up so they can live good. And it's just lifestyle in general, and being able to come talk to y'all, you know what I mean? Like getting this platform to come holler at y'all boys, you know what I mean? Or talk to somebody who went through the similarities that I went through when I was young, to try to affect them and impact their lives in a positive way, So I say them things right there is the biggest things to me, being able to, just help change people's lives and be a blessing to others.
Hey, what's up? My name is Maurice. I'm not really too big on football. I play basketball, but I want to know what made you choose the University of Alabama, because I know you was getting recruited heavily your senior year, and I know basketball, my senior year, hopefully I get recruited like that. What made you choose Alabama? Like, what made them stick out to you?
Oh man, it was at the time they the number one school in the nation. Coach Saban. My parents like they love Coach Saban, so they used to always say, if I'm going to college and play football, you going to Alabama. I'm looking at them like, man, I ain't even playing football. You think I'm gonna go to Bama? So it was just that, like Coach Saban, his resume, they was putting guys in the league, so I felt like that was my best chance of going there and really learning and get me to where I wanted to be. That's the NFL.
Again, my name is Malik Jones. I'm a Champ's mentor. I just wanted to say, I was listening to your story and everything and how you did things for your parents and all, and that was your inspiration. Being the same way, my mom, she never went to college, and, she told me and my brother we had to go to college. That was just one thing that she wanted us to do for ourselves. Me trying to figure this out now as I'm going into the different jobs that I'm doing now, what do you strive for that makes you want to do everything that you're doing right now to accomplish everything and keep it going?
Me just so I set goals for myself. I said on the field and off the goals for myself. Like I said, my biggest thing is God blessed me with something. So I feel like that gave me opportunities to help and bless others. So I always pray to be a blessing to others. And I feel like that right there what keeps me going. Like as long as I can impact and touch somebody in a positive way, I feel like they're gonna keep me going. Cause when I was down bad, I didn't have nobody really come, talk to me for real beside my dad. So just that right there, I say is the biggest thing, man. Just knowing that I can help somebody in a different way to get through their day or whatever hardship they're going through in their life. And also, man, my family. I want us to continue to live good. I want my mom to continue to be stress free. She retired from work. She don't got to work. So knowing I was able to do that, now it's time to get everybody, the cousins, the aunties, the whole family out. You know what I mean? Like I talk to my cousin them all the time, and my aunties like, yo, y'all don't always pray to, oh God, bless me with this, bless me with that. Sometimes pray, oh God, help me continue to be a blessing, help me be a blessing to others. And I learned that from Coach Saban. So I feel like that right there just continue going. And also I never want to get complacent. I never want to get complacent. I never want to stay in one place for like, I don't never want to settle. Like, I don't care if they say you at the peak of I don't want to settle. Don't tell me that. Like, I like being underdogs. I feel like there's always room to improve and accomplish more. So I say that's really the biggest things.
So again, thank you so much. I'm Vondell Singleton, the founder of the Champs program. And what's so powerful about the organic movement that we're creating is that our original mentee, he's now playing for the Miami Dolphins. So we had the privilege through the support of the Chicago Bears to get us tickets. We took 20 young men to see the first preseason game y'all played against the Dolphins. And to be honest with you, a similar story. He's from the south side of Chicago. He was actually kicked out of school, but we kept him in the program, and he kept coming back, kept being mentored, and now he's fulfilling his dream. And the thing that I always told him is never forget where you came from. Always remember to give back, and you have a village of support. And so, it also reminded me, too, you mentioned that you went to the University of Alabama. Well, there's a kid named Josh Jacobs who plays for the Raiders. Yeah. And I see you smiling. I was his assistant principal when he was a seventh grader. And his first trip, because he's from Oklahoma, his first trip outside of Oklahoma was here to Chicago in this building. And I will never forget, he was 13 years old. So we had him here for about 5 or 6 days, took him around the city, and he said, Mr. Singleton, you think one day I can come move to Chicago? Because he was so impressed by the buildings. I said, Josh, you can go anywhere you want and become anything you want. And lo and behold, you playing against them, and you guys are both from Alabama. So again, two products, from this great program of Champs doing phenomenal things in the NFL. So what can you say to the young men who may not necessarily play football, but they have a dream, a passion to want to be great in whatever field or whatever talent they have? What type of words will you encourage young men with?
Man, I say, Chase, don't never limit, yourself to the amount of success what you really can accomplish. Because a lot of times, Everybody always say if you an athlete or you a rapper or entertainer, that's the only ways to make it. And then that's not necessarily true, bro. Whatever you put your mind at, continue to chase it. If you really believe that 110%, bro, and you work every day to accomplish what you want to accomplish, it's gonna happen for you. So just don't never limit yourself. And a lot of people try to, they try to keep us caged in and boxed in. I see y'all doing a great job over there at the Champs program. Just the type of questions y'all asking, to see the type of people y'all produce is wonderful. So just continue to believe in yourself, man, when nobody else does. Like, brings me back to the Remain and Reach Foundation. Like, I started that for a reason. Like, that slogan really means something. Like I said, people doubted me. They said what I couldn't do, telling me drop out of school, and you know what I mean, and stuff like this. But I continue to chase my dream, and no matter what y'all say, I'm gonna continue to chase it. You know what I mean? If it don't work, I ain't gonna. At least they gonna say, oh, he tried his hardest. He gave it everything he got. You know what I mean? So continue to chase your dream. You don't never limit yourself to what you can be. Don't never limit yourself on your goals, your dreams, or success, bro. You can be whatever you want to be. Like he said, he told Josh Jacob, you can be whatever you want to be, go wherever you want to go. Look at him, one of the top rushers in the league. So just continue to push, man. Continue to chase your dreams and continue to believe in yourself. Because what God bless you with, he didn't bless the next person to see your vision. You know what I mean? He gave you that type of vision for you to chase it, not for everybody else to see like, oh, he can do it or he can't do it. Nah, that's why they call fans. You know what fans are? Fans are just people who watch. They don't see all the hard work. They don't see all the dedication. They don't see all the drive you got. They just see you perform. So continue to chase your dream, bro. That's the number one key. My marketing guy, because he helped me do it. He helped me do a lot of stuff like this, where I can share out here, because he know how passionate I am about this stuff. You know what I mean? I ain't one of those people that just talk about it. Like, bro, I really want to make an impact, bro. Like, I feel like this type of stuff helps. You know what I mean? So I feel like my marketing guy and Brad Cutler, and my agency, like they help me a lot with trying to do stuff like this, going to talk to, Juice. I don't know if y'all know about the Safer Foundation or not in Chicago, but we did some stuff with them before COVID. And I know I sent y'all some shoes or whatever, but I'm trying to send y'all more stuff, just to help, just to help and give back. But I'll say that right there. That's my biggest one I'm most proud of, because the stuff we trying to do and what we want to do in the community to help change.
Okay, how did you stay away from negative people at a young age?
At a young age?
Yeah.
I just learned how to just try to manage my time, bro. And I was blessed enough to have my father in the house too. So, he taught me a lot of lessons. One of the things he always tell me every morning before he go to work, he adapt me or kiss me on my forehead and be like, just handle your business, dog. You know what I mean? No matter what you do, just handle your business. So as I got older, you know what I mean? That slogan just kept, you hearing it all the time every morning. So as I got older, it kind of stuck with me. Like, I handle your business. No matter what I do, make sure I handle my business first. Like I said, I learned how to manage. I learned how to balance. Like, I was doing all the stuff, like all the bad stuff. I'm doing all the bad stuff. I was doing all that. So I already been there. I done that. I done got in trouble. I done got arrested. I've been there. I done that. I got kicked out of school in middle school and come back, get kicked out of my first high school. So I done been out. I done that. And it's just time for a change, and I just learned how to manage my time. And one thing, the realest thing my daddy ever told me is everything gonna be here when you come back. And at the time, it's like, man, yeah, it sounds good. But literally, I went to college for 4 years. I've been in the league for 5 years. And literally, everything is still there it's still there when I got back. Like, my friend's still there, family's still there. Everything's still, it's like I didn't miss out on nothing. So as a young age, I just learned how to manage my time. Like I said, okay, I got school. I wake up in the morning, I just knew I did go here and handle what I need to handle in school, get my grades right. After school, I got practice. Go in here, I lock in on practice, do what I need to do. We got workouts, whatever, do that. And then I got the day to myself. You still got time to kick it. You just got to learn how to manage your time. And it's tough at a young age. And I wasn't one of those game freaks. I wasn't on the game. I was one of those people. I love being outside. You know what I mean? I'm going to be at the park till it's time to come in the house. When I get that phone call, I'm at the park. So I just learned how to manage my time. And as a young age, it's tough. It's tough because you want to do a lot of stuff. Like, you want to do the girls, you want to do the game, you want to do with your friends, but you just got to handle your business first, and then it's gonna always be time for that. Trust me, it's gonna always be there, bro. You go and come back. Trust me. You go and you do what you do and you come back. It's everything you think you missed is still gonna be there.
What's happening, young man? Mr. Singleton, Bo Jack, man, definitely appreciate the opportunity. Also, shout out to the young man that's on the call as well. Roll Tide too, Bo Jack, man. Roll Tide, man. Not 954 boys, man. Fort Lauderdale. But anyways,
Okay.
my question is, what was your plan B? You know what I mean? Everybody, face adversity. When you went through your injuries, I know you had a bunch of setbacks throughout your career, throughout your life, throughout your journey. What was your plan B, and how can you break that down to these young men that they're always going to face obstacles? They're always going to face things that's going to, deter them off their journey, off their path. What was your plan B throughout that whole process if football wasn't an option? If you couldn't go,
man, I can't even lie to you, man. I didn't have a plan B, man. Like I put so much into plan A. It was just like, bro, like this gotta work. It just gotta work for me. You know what I'm saying? And like at a young age, I used to say my plan B was to be a veterinarian. But when I got older, man, like I ain't want to become a veterinarian no more. You know what I mean? So it was like, what can I do? You know what I mean? And I went to school for criminal justice. You know, I kind of thought like, I can do something to help, you know what I mean? Help the juvenile. Like my stuff was always helping the kids that was in trouble. Like, you know what I mean? Cause I was one of them. So that was like always my goal. So I went to school for criminal justice. That jump was so hard in college, man. Ooh, man, them classes was so hard. So I'm like, oh no, we got to change this. I tried communication. I'm like, I ain't like to talk in front of people at the time. But I put so much into plan A, like it just had to work. And Nick Saban, man, like Coach Saban, he bred this type of mentality in you. Like overcoming adversity is one of the biggest things that you really have to believe in, because it's gonna happen. Like it's gonna happen. Like I've been through 3 surgeries in college. I broke my leg going into the draft. So I'm thinking I wasn't gonna make it to, my mind. Like I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the NFL or not. You just gotta continue. Like I said, man, you just gotta continue to believe in yourself, like to extreme levels that no one will ever believe into yourself. Like I had a mindset, like I'm gonna make it, like regardless. Like, it's a little doubt here, I'm gonna get it out. You know what I mean? I sit up there and I think like, dang, my career over. Like everything I worked hard for. You know what I mean? Calling my dad, crying on the phone, like everything we worked for, it's gone. My leg broke. Like what they gonna, you know what I mean? I've had 2 other surgeries in college, and that was my 3rd going into the draft. So I had them conversations with him, like, man, nah, dog, God brought me too far to let you fail now. You know what I mean? Everything we went through, just keep having faith. And, faith is believing something that you can't see or touch, basically. So I just kept faith and I just kept believing. But I ain't gonna sit up here and lie to you and say I had a true plan B. I really didn't. I put so much into plan A. I feel like it had to work, and it worked. But the adversity part is gonna be real. It's gonna be real. And like I said, I went through it at a young age. And I went through it at an old age. And, when I was younger, I went through all the trouble, all the trials and tribulations. I got older, I went through surgeries, I went through injuries. I ain't played good my 2nd year at Bama. So people telling you ain't gonna get drafted. I continue to work, continue to perfect my craft. And fortunately, we here. So that adversity is real, fellas. Y'all trust me. You thinking you got it bad, somebody out there got it a little worse. So don't never put your head down and never doubt yourself. Continue to believe in yourself, man. Continue to believe in yourself, because that's gonna be the biggest thing. That's gonna be the biggest thing. If you don't believe in, no one will.
Yep, appreciate you, Bo. Appreciate you. Definitely.
Yeah, appreciate
you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Christian Terry. I believe most of you guys know me. I am the program director for Champs Male Mentoring. And I am also one of the founding mentees of this phenomenal program. I run the Saturday programming where we implement our 3 E's: education, empowerment, and exposure, where we try to implement that every single Saturday for our youth to understand what's our mission. We believe that every young man can achieve all goals and aspirations beyond the 4 walls of their school by doing exactly what I just said, our 3 E's. So this the Super Bowl coming up, we're partnering with our good friend, motivational speaker, Eric Thomas, and he will be bringing some youth partnering with some NFL players and some teams to bring some youth to the NFL. I'm just wondering if you would be willing to sponsor some of our youth to go to the NFL. I mean, to the Super Bowl this year in LA. Just wanted to ask if it's
Oh
possible.
yeah, most definitely. I'm with that.
And then also, I got a personal question. So, with our youth now in the city of Chicago, we deal with a lot of our black young men not willing to come out of their comfort zone because they are very, I don't want to say they fear a lot, but they're not putting themselves in that mindset that they can do things. So, what can you tell our black young men in the city of Chicago that being fearless maybe something good? I just want to get your thoughts about that, about being fearless, and how did you overcome that, especially for our young men that's not going to college. So a lot of our young men are getting stuck in positions, working at jobs, and not really moving themselves. So how can we push them young adults, black and Latino young men?
I say that just you gotta, like they told me, like you gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable. And like at first, like when I heard it, I'm like, what you mean get comfortable being uncomfortable? How does that make sense? And basically it's just you gotta expand the way of thinking. You gotta expand your mindset, the way you think. And don't get trapped, because it's easy for us to get trapped. Like especially y'all, bro. Y'all grew up in the South Side of Chicago. Everybody know about the South Side of Chicago. Everybody know about Chicago, period. Just how tough it is, the violence, everything that's going on around it. So it's gonna be, it's hard, you know what I'm saying, to really try to block all that away and, not get trapped into that stuff. So I feel like you gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Means that you just gotta get out your comfort zone. You know what I mean? Like we hang around each other all the time. You know what I mean? We go to the park, we at a young age, do stuff you ain't supposed to be doing, whether it's smoking or, commit crimes or, try to do something else. Like take your boy, y'all go sit down and go, like me and my friend, we started going out to eat. It's just stuff like that. Like we never went out to eat. We just always stayed in the hood. We chilled at a park and we started going out to eat. Started getting into different stuff. Like started talking, like right now, like my homeboys, they still be in the hood, but I talk to them about business stuff, like business ventures. Like I'm getting their mind on something else. So it can be just one of y'all in the circle can affect everybody, or you can affect that one person, and that one person might affect that next person, and that person, you know what I mean? It started to go on and go on. So just get comfortable being uncomfortable, bro. And it's easier said than done, I promise you. And that brings us back to the adversity, bro. Like you gonna have adversity. You gonna feel like at times like ain't nothing going right for you. Ain't nothing working. Everything you try is not working, bro. You just can't give up. Like that brings us back to the mindset, how you think, how you believe in yourself. If you really do believe in yourself. So just the way of thinking, man, you got to change the way of thinking, and just know that if you really put your mind to it 110%, bro, you will accomplish that. Like we are powerful people. You know what I mean? Like we are very powerful people. For us to be young black man, bro, we are powerful, bro. The way we think, how we work, what we went through. It's a lot of people, different races can't go through what we go through. You know what I mean? And that's just being honest. Like you put some different people in different races in the South Side of Chicago, bro, they'll lose. And for y'all to still be standing and having the mindset to continue to come out here to this mentoring program, bro, and really lock in and buy in. I know some of y'all probably don't like it, but it's gonna help. You're gonna look at this program one day and think back, like, dang, oh, I really appreciate it. Like me, I like look back and I look at my coach, like, man, coach, I really appreciate you, man. Like I really appreciate you pulling me out the hallway and sitting me down and talk to me. So you just gotta continue to believe, bro, and have faith.
Well, of course, thank you. I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for coming on the Zoom and speaking to our youth, some of our mentors. Any last remarks that you would like to say to us before you go?
What's up?
So when y'all play the Chiefs, is it hard to guard Tyreek Hill?
Hey, it's not easy, man. So we played him 1 year, man. Hey, he fast, bro. So you gotta really be on top of him. But you put your hands on that line, kind of slow him down. But it's tough. It's hard. We get it done. We'll get it done.
Thank you for the shoes the young man will receive today. Let's make sure everybody see that. Is there any more questions anybody have on the Zoom for our special guest today? Okay, great. So on behalf of Champs Male Mentoring, I want to thank you for spending some time out of your busy schedule to give back to young men that look just like you. And you don't even know, this means so much to us, me personally, and everybody in our community. So once again, thank you for your time, and thank you for the Chicago Bears for making this opportunity happen.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man. I'm gonna try to get my people to reach out to y'all, man. Get y'all some game tickets, man. You say y'all been to a preseason game. Y'all gotta come to a real.
Come on.
Man, we get good games, man. We gotta get y'all one of them good games. Y'all Bears fans though? Anybody?
Oh yeah, every day. Oh yeah, every day. Yeah, let's clap it up.
I don't know. Some of them look like
Yeah, so hey man, appreciate that. Yeah, he a Bears fan. He just, you know how it be, you know. But
I appreciate
okay,
y'all, man. Get you, man. Appreciate the opportunity to talk. Y'all boys keep it up. I'll be checking in on y'all. Yep.